So an armed man shot and killed after allegedly breaching the secure perimeter of Mar-a-Lago has been identified as 21-year-old Austin Tucker Martin. Secret Service says he was first spotted near the estate's north gate around 1:30 a.m. on Sunday, carrying a shotgun and a fuel can. He was killed on site after he pointed his weapon at law enforcement. Following the incident, former FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino warned about the increase in threats against President Trump.
This is the harsh political environment we live in, that this particular president seems to, it just drives a certain segment of the population absolutely nuts. I can tell you, having worked for President Clinton, President Bush, and President Obama, and then again, having worked for President Trump in this prior position, I've never seen anything like this. The threat atmosphere against this president is through the roof.
So let's bring in former Secret Service agent Tim Miller. And I guess, Tim, good morning to you. This is a two-part question. A, why does this continue to happen? And number two, why are the suspects of these cases fitting a particular demographic?
Yeah, Lawrence, I think that is the great question that needs to be asked, because remember, it wasn't long ago we were talking about Butler, and then it was Trump National, and here we go again. But I think it goes beyond just the focus on the president. It's really clear to me that what's happening now is a true crisis of culture. It wasn't too long ago in America, young men were raised, grew up loving the country, wanting to serve, be a part of the country, but something's changed. Now think about this. Matthew Crooks, 20 years old, no previous history. Tyler Robinson, 22. Mangione, 27. And now Austin Martin, 21, who by all accounts worked at a golf course, had no previous history. So I think your question is the most important question. What is happening that's changing our young people to turn against our country?
You know, Tim, I don't think we've seen this, and I studied this for a while. We haven't seen this since ISIS started the homegrown recruitment. And you saw the same demographic of young males that they were recruiting to be against their country. The radicalization was online. Where do you think the radicalization is coming from this time?
Well, I think it's been an ongoing process. I think there are a lot of factors, but let's be clear. This entire tree planted by the left that hates America, it's radical ideology that tells us that America's evil, our founders are evil, laws are optional, the family structure's not required, we don't need Judeo-Christian values anymore. All of that has been going on in the school systems for a number of years, and I think we're seeing fruit come from all that ideology, and it is scary because America's in crisis, and if we don't get this fixed, if we can't teach our own young people to love our country and support us as a nation, it's not going to go well in the days ahead.
It's so interesting, Tim, because on one hand, we see, as you astutely said, this radicalization that's happening in the schools with these professors and even in the high schools as well. But then you look at the military recruitment and there's this surge of energy as well. So we're really in this fight of good versus evil right now with our young men.
That's 100% true. It is a fight of good versus evil. If you believe in America, if you believe that this is the greatest place on earth, by the way, that's why 15 million people have come across the border to be here, then you're going to want to support it. But this ideology on the left is all about highlighting to our young people what's wrong. And here's the concern I have. When I was a young man, I wanted to do something bigger than myself, be a part of something good. The left is shaping that narrative, and they're saying, hey, it's okay to attack police officers, disobey laws, burn down businesses. That's a scary thing that's happening. Thank God President Trump is trying to take us back to the values that made America great. And my hope and prayer is that all Americans would wake up, because if not, this violence is going to become more and more common.
Tim, you're so spot on, and this is a conversation that deserves more time to explore this. Hopefully you'll come back. Thank you so much for joining the program.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Most definitely.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.